See, justice is right behavior in relationships and actions. See, when it comes to justice, the ball's actually in your court, whether justice is served or not. If you really want to pursue justice, then you pursue it with all your might, and by the grace of God, you do justice. So what are just actions, according to Scripture? Justice is considering the interests of others above your own in Philippians 2, right? Justice is forgiving freely because you've freely been forgiven. Forgiven freely and not planting seeds of unforgiveness that grow into roots of bitterness. That's you doing justice. Let's say you want to help get justice for someone else. How do you get justice for someone else? You go and do justice to them and for them and on their behalf. You do justice. It's something you do. So if we want to see justice served, we do justice. Why is this? Why is this even in here? Verse 6, when we're picking up in Jeremiah 7 still. Verse 6, he continues to say, if you only stop exploiting. Remember, this is what Jesus quoted when it's written in Matthew 21, when he's driving out the temple. He quoted this, the den of thieves. This is the den of thieves. If you only stop exploiting foreigners, orphans, and widows. This is injustice. Exploiting a foreigner, an orphan, or a widow. If you only stop doing this, if you only stop murdering, if you only stop harming yourself by worshiping idols, all of these are unjust actions. It says, then I will stay in this land that I gave your ancestors and keep forever. Don't be fooled into thinking you'll never suffer because the temple is here. And that's exactly what they're doing. These Pharisees and these religious leaders that were in the temple that Jesus drove them out of, they thought there was a safety because the temple is here. I get to do whatever I want and exploit people and take advantage of them and take advantage of their stories. And all of that is sickening. And this is what the den of thieves was. It was exploiting people. It was using people's pain and their circumstance. It was using a widow being found in a tough situation to take advantage of her and say, hey, I'll sell you the dove you need for your sacrifice since you're a poor, lonely widow and God can meet with you, but I'll sell you that dove, but it's going to be 100 shekels instead of 20, right? And I'll sell you that dove, but you're going to pay the temple price for this. Have you not heard this in the modern day yet? Have you not? You've heard this to say you give this and God does this, right? It's so contrary to who God is. It's so contrary to who God is. But they were doing this then. This is the injustice. This is what Jesus was so upset about.